Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ben here, and welcome to the loot from 500 Wyverns. Now, they are the new Slayer mods that was released this week. Now, it did take me 2 days to do this just because 500 of them turned out to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And I think a lot harder than most people thought it was going to be. Now, when I started this off, the place was packed. And first off, my thoughts of it were, it was just amazing. It looked so good. Like, everything was awesome. I did really like how it looked and stuff. But there were a lot of issues as well. I mean, there's a lot of mechanics in that I like about things like having to stay near the fire to sort of, stay warm and, not freeze, which took an incredibly long time to actually get used to because, like, I mean, I kept getting stunned, and when you get stunned, you literally can't do anything. You can't eat, you can't tell, you can't, well, I think you can run, but I don't know about the other stuff, so it turns out to be incredibly dangerous. Now, to start with, I wasn't really praying. I didn't really know what sort of an invent I wanted to take, and I didn't even bring Wormfire potions, which was, like, a straight-out no-no. Like, I realised this, so if you're watching this now and already think that I'm just being an idiot, I'm really sorry about that, but it's not. Now, I have killed exactly 500 of them. You're going to see some of the loots that I get throughout this, and whether I really think it's worthwhile. But one thing to note is they are incredibly hard to kill, and I died a lot. I died upwards of 30 times killing this stuff because I didn't really know what to do. About the last 250 of them I didn't die at all other than once, but up until then I died a lot. So there we go, that was another death. I decided to show another one just because, like, it just kept on happening, and I had no idea why, and then I realised, maybe I need to, get a little bit better, keep on with the food and stuff, of which I did. So, here I decided to show you guys how much I actually killed, which turned out to be just about, like, a quarter of them or so, or was that a half? I don't remember. Anyway, this was the loot I got, which was not too bad at all. So I was quite impressed at the moment, but then I kind of realised the amount of work that I'd put in and how long it had actually taken me to do this before then realising that it wasn't turning out to be too worthwhile. So, here we go. I did 50% of them, the half mark. This was it. This was where I was going to see how much money I'd really made so far and sort of get an estimate of like how much I'm going to earn in the whole thing. So, that is it. It was about 2.5 mil-ish, which was decent. It's 2.5 mil, don't get me wrong, but it took me about 4 hours to get, which isn't very good. Like, no one wants to grind out 4 hours to get 2.5 mil. I'd be better off going QBD or something. So this here was the troll beam. Now, I've got an elite and a hard clue in my bank, so when I saw a beam, I thought, no way, we have got the crossbow. But no, we got fucking restore drop table, and I was gutted. I was so upset when I got that, just because it was just such a, it was bad, it was dodgy. But there we go, I managed to get myself 109 mage. Now the one thing I do like about them is they are pretty damn good for XP, but then again, for the amount of food you spend, it's not really worth it. And this here was, I believe, my final kill. Now, it went a little bit dodgy because I was keeping all the bones on me instead of sending them to the bank, so I kept, count, so I killed exactly 500. So, when I finally kill this dude, you'll see the sort of struggles I had. Like, you can see those hits that I'm getting hit for aren't funny. There's nothing I can really do about them as far as I'm aware. If you guys have up to this point seen anything I'm doing wrong, please let me know. But yeah, I decided to eat up and telly away, and now for the loot. Okay guys, so this is the loot from the full amount, which took a very long time to do. Now, unfortunately, I did a live recording for this and it didn't work, which is a pain. It's everybody's nightmare with YouTube. It's such a ball ache, but not to worry. Now you can see that is a ridiculous amount of charms I got. They dropped 4 at a time, and it was very rare that they didn't drop 1 at all. So that was it, and this is most of the loot. There was some rare drop stuff that I got out a little bit later, but this was the general gist of it. Now, a lot of people said that, the drops aren't very good, of which they aren't. In my opinion, 10k per kill is, well, what it was costing me, and as you're going to see in a minute once I press that button, there we go. It was worth about 5.14 mil, like pretty much 5 mil 150k, which isn't great for 500 because the amount I was spending, which was about 10k a kill, was the amount I was gaining. So altogether, it turned out to be pretty shit. But then I got these as well, and you're going to see these add up to, once I press the button, there we go, 303k. So in total, it was like 5 mil 400k, which is not very good. It's bad. For a 96 Slayer monster, I was very disappointed. I thought, maybe it would be a bit more, but not to worry. Also, I just want to say the reason I had like 700 odd Wyvern bones is because they dropped them noted as well in multiple amounts, which is why, don't worry, I haven't just bought some off the GE or something. But I mean, I'm glad I've done them. I'm not going to say I'm not, because I needed Wyvern bones for Loot Tab series, as you guys know if you do watch that series, but I went through a lot of food, and I went through a lot of money and resources. I died about 30 times, I explained. It was ridiculous, but I'm glad I know how to do them, but I won't be doing them again other than to get the Raptor Key to show you guys in the future. Also, I wanted to say that those, the ammo they drop, it's dropped in 10s, which is useless, in my opinion. I know a lot of people have the different opinions, but I was quite disappointed to see that they didn't drop them in maybe 50s or 100s, because I'm only going to be doing this, and they're going to be wanting those drops if they've got that crossbow. And, you know, if they can't get it, they can't use the crossbow, and it's kind of shit that you only get 10 per drop, which is a bit dodgy, but I'm not going to go into it too much. Everyone's got their own opinions. A lot of people saying they should be buffed. I think they should, but I don't think they should be too overpowered, because I like it all, if I'm honest. I think it's really clever, the whole Wyvern thing. I really like them as a monster. I just think they're not really worth doing, but not to worry. So that is what I got from all of those 500 kills. I would have done 1,000, but I need a rest from these now because they've absolutely drained me. I'm absolutely dead from it. It just took so long to do. I was gutted. But anyway, I'm going to leave this there. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you want to see loot from the other ones which are going to be released over the next month, let me know down below, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, guys, so we've got ourselves a Hood of Such, which you can't see. Oh, it's under my neck, but look at that.
I can't believe you got the fucking hood. How is your RNG like better than mine? Like your loot share potential better than mine?
Don't worry, Tom. Do you know how much it's worth?
How much?
166k.
Yeah, but it's still got like progress, hasn't it?
Oh, I know, yeah, that's still cool. Anyway, thought we'd just say that now. It's looking pretty healthy, this sort of like little trip. I reckon we're going to get a lot more stuff, so